So if you want to get your parents who are older on Facebook, first of all, let's see, why do you want them on Facebook? Most of the elderly people in the United States are, alone. They have a gazillion stories to tell, but they don't want to tell because, people think they're getting bored. So what we want to do is we want to connect these older people to people from around the world who have time, who want to listen, who want to hear these stories, who want to understand what happened in the Korean War and the Vietnam War and the Second World War and all those veteran stories and anything they want to tell, their life stories. Everybody's proud of their life stories. So why not allow them to come out? Why not allow them to get their fame, right? Just using Facebook. So a lot of people say to me, oh, my parents would never use internet. I bought them computer, I bought them this, I bought them that. They just never use it. But they got the hardware, but they did not get the psychology right. So this is how you get the psychology right. What you do is, with the permission or without your permission, depending on you, you make a Facebook ID of your parents and open the follower function, and then add all your family in there and put some photos of theirs, like from past, which you have. Just upload them, put a Facebook profile photo. If your parents are both alive, make a ID for both of them, connect them together so they can see they're married to each other, and then put yourself as sibling or a daughter, a brother, or whatever, so your friends can see, oh, my parents are alive. And then you introduce them to your friends on Facebook who they know of, or they don't know of, or you want to know, do you think they're cool and their parents can learn from them. So you just add them. Once you have a critical mass of 200 to 300 people, you will know, and then you let your parents know you're now on Facebook. And what will happen is that when you start posting photos from Christmas, from New whatever the occasion is, Hanukkah, or the duck festival, whatever, a turkey thing, whatever is going on, you just you just post the videos and post the photos from your Facebook and tag them. Now what will happen is they will start getting calls from different family members to their phone. Hey, Uncle John, how are you doing? I saw you on Facebook. You look so cool. I saw your photo from 50 years ago. Oh, you're amazing. And this and that. And they will have an excuse to call your family, and they will start getting excited. Huh, this Facebook thing is cool. And then you will finally get a phone call and say, come over, teach me Facebook. And that's your time when you teach them how to use it. And get them an iPhone, get them start with the old iPhone 4S is $100 on eBay, or get an used iPad 2 or something, $100, and get them those devices and just install their Facebook, install their Skype on them, and get them a lot of friends from Pakistan, and so that they can they have time to listen to them. Most people in America don't have time to listen, so if you get them the people from other parts of the world, they can adopt them as their grandchildren, as their virtual children, and give them time. They will have time to listen to your parents, which you don't have, unfortunately. So this is the trick which most people are missing. If you do this, I guarantee you 99%, unless your dad is like very thick-headed, like my dad took a lot of time to get on there. But I log into his Facebook a few times a year and just add all his friends who I find, and I make suggestions for people to add him. And eventually, I know he's sometimes clicks likes and stuff, and eventually he'll get there. But you have to remember, the critical mass has to be there, number one. If you have like 4 friends in his Facebook, he's never going to use Facebook. You have to have 300-400 people in there, number one. Number two, you have to upload their photos, tag them, and keep logging in their accounts once every 3 months and just adding their new friends, adding the family members you found, adding your new friends, and just make a comment about them, and let your friends add them, just be around them, and that will for sure, I guarantee you, get them to use Facebook. And what that will do is it'll bring joy in their life in ways you cannot imagine, because now they're finally wanting to live. They have a reason. They wake up to their Facebook and their friends and their family around the globe, it gives them it's such a blessing if you use it the right way.